Hi guys, thanks for checking the video out. Steve Buzza here, and today's video I'm kind of doing an initial review on these two lovely gentlemen. So they're made by a Potter Pacific golf company. You know, this company called L.A.B Golf, they do two different models. You've got the B2, which is just very, very classic looking, very simple design, and then you may have seen this. You've got the Direct Force 2.1. So this one, very different looking golf club. But what the concept is, and what I really like about them, there's two main things to these putters. They are torque balanced. So you may have heard of that term. It means when you kind of rest them on your finger, the face points up. And what that's meant to do is make the putter stay far more stable when you're actually putting in the direction in which you want it to go. So you look at it, although it's up when I've got the shaft perpendicular, when I'm actually down here where we use it, it stays far more stable. And then the name L.A.B Golf actually stands for lie adjusted balance. And what I love about these putters is they offer online fitting. And they obviously offer fitting at retailers as well. But what they do is they find your lie angle and then they balance the putter to that lie angle. You know, that means you're going to get a really, really stable putter. Me personally, so I have a lie angle of 74, which is like 3 to 4 degrees more upright than standard. So if I change a golf club by that much, that's got to affect the balance. What these guys have worked out how to do is actually build it so in their process of building they actually keep that putter really stable. So let's talk about this one first. What I really like about this putter, and there's two main things, is how stable it is and how square the putter sits when you line it up. And because the shaft is kind of going into the middle, although I know there's a lot going on here, it takes your eyes end up focusing more on the front of the putter. So it doesn't look, when you're looking down, it doesn't feel like you've got this big putter in your hand. You know, it's very clever on how it kind of makes your eyes actually focus where you need it to. And then the other thing, which is really cool, and you probably see it here, they do a special grip. So the grip, it's got like a forward press in it. So what it means is, although the shaft goes down into the middle, the grip actually really lines up with the face. Again, makes it really easy to line it up, makes the putter feel great in your hands. You'll see this one here, I've got it in black. They do it in different colors. They offer loads of different options with the lines. I stay quite classical. And then I have a Stability Tour shaft in here. Putter feels real good. It does feel real good. Let's talk about the other one. So this putter here, the B2, very polar opposite in overall look compared to the previous one I just showed you. But the concept they're using is, and I've heard this from, I've been very fortunate to spend time with some of the best putting gurus in the world. I'm lucky to live with one of them. So with putting, sometimes when it comes to alignment, people don't line up very well. And I've spoken to 3 or 4, like I say, top putting coaches, and they say that the bullseye, so there's probably a putter that you've definitely seen. If you've ever done putt, they always seem to be that bullseye shape. You know, a very simplistic design. And they say that actually it's so simplistic, it's actually really easy to line up. But the issue that you have with a bullseye is it's very unstable. So what they've tried to do with this one is create that very simple look. So you'll see this one, again, they do offer lines and stuff. I just got a dot. And it's so simple, it's really easy to line up. I've got an L.A. Golf shaft in this one, so that's the one that Bryson has in his stuff. Again, really feels awesome, this one. Feels awesome. But yeah, they're trying to go on the, look, let's make it simple, but we need it to be relatively stable. You know, like I said earlier, they've made it stable by, you know, balancing the club when they make it. Definitely not as stable as the other version, you know, the direct force. This one is really stable. If we go back to when I was an amateur, it was shocking, and I think a lot of people watching this probably don't realize, it was shocking how poor my contact was. You know, my dispersion of ball contacts was spread completely over the face with the putter, and then you would give me a driver and I would be pinpoint. And think about it, if you're hitting it in different places, it changes the roll. And to hold putts, yes, you need to start it on line and get the correct line, but you need a consistent roll as well, because if the speed is differing, it's going to change the line, so you end up hitting tons of putts and you miss. So as a kid, I was pretty good from short range, and then anything from 10 feet and out, because I'd miss-hit them, I'd never hold anything. So if you're that person, this is probably the one I'm looking at getting. This one, it's definitely not, and you know, they say this, it's definitely not as stable as this one. You know, L.A.B Golf would argue this is the most stable putter on the market, but it's still got some stability. So you get the benefits of the bullseye alignment, but with a little bit of stability. But let's say, which one do I like the best, and will I put one in my bag? You know, that is the question. And the answer is yes, I'm definitely going to put one of these in the bag. I'm going for the B2 for two reasons, and it feels so good. It's hard to put it into words. It just feels so solid. And what's been weird with these putters is when they first came, I was pretty sure I wanted this one to be the gamer. You know, if they did what they said they were going to do, I wanted this one to be the gamer. When the two putters came, because of the way that the direct force has been designed, and you don't end up looking at the bit of the back, it felt so good inside. So I did what everybody does when they get a new club. I swung it and did some shots in the house. I actually thought I was going to go for the mallet. When I then got outside, what I liked is just the feel. I was just getting the ball rolling really well. In Southwest Florida, where I am, the greens tend to get a little slower in the summer. You know, we get more rain. It wouldn't surprise me if once we get into the season and the greens get fast, I might want to go into this one. 'Cause it just feels real stable. And this is going to sound weird in a review. It felt like it was easier to roll this one, but I felt like I could hit this one more. So from short putts, I felt like I could just line up and just give it a whack. And I'm finding with the feel on this one, so I was getting this one to the hole better. Again, that's very a subjective feel, and it could be many factors there, but that's the reason I'm going for this one. But usually when I try golf equipment, I will really have one that's far above the others, you know, in terms of feel, and the one I want to put in the bag. I would be pretty happy with putting both of these in the bag, but I'm going simple. This one is center shafted. I know a lot of people probably don't like the idea of center shafted. That's where I think they've done such an awesome job with this one. You know, that it's center shafted and it actually makes you focus on the front of the blade, which is cool. So yeah, I really like these. I would definitely, if you get the opportunity to try one, I would definitely be looking at it. If you're somebody that likes the concept of torque balance and feels like, well, maybe if they get fitted, their current putter's not fitted particularly well, you know, this is definitely a brand, a company, and a concept that I would certainly look into. But thanks for watching. Get some comments down below. Is this completely new? Have you not seen these putters before, or have you actually got one? You know, I would love. So I am playing my first round with this one tomorrow. So I will do a follow-up video. But I'm on day one of having these actually in the bag, actually my gamer. If you've had one of these putters or you've got one in the bag, you know, get some comments down below. I would love to hear your feedback and the experiences that you've had. But as always, thanks for watching. Please stay safe, stay happy, and I hope to catch you soon.